Friends, in this audiobook, you are not being asked to change who you are. You are simply invited to become aware of who you already are. Most of us go through life on autopilot. We wake up, we rush through our morning routines, we commute, we work, we scroll, we eat, we sleep. And then we do it all over again. Day after day. Year after year. And somewhere along the way, we forget to actually live. We forget to notice the warmth of the sun on our skin. We forget to really taste our food. We forget to listen when someone speaks. We forget to feel our own breath moving in and out. Life becomes a series of habits. Mechanical. Unconscious. Repeated without awareness. And then we wonder why we feel restless. Why we feel empty. Why we feel like something is missing. Nothing is missing. You are just missing. Missing from your own life. Your body is here. Your mind is busy. But you, the one who could be aware of all this, you are somewhere else. Lost in thoughts about the past. Worried about the future. Never here. Never now. This audiobook is an invitation to come back. To return to yourself. To discover that you don't need to add anything to your life to find peace. You only need to notice what is already here. Awareness is not something you have to create. It is your nature. You have just forgotten. And the beautiful thing is, once you start remembering, everything changes. Not because the world changes. Because you change. You become more present. More calm. More alive. So find a comfortable position. Close your eyes if that feels right. Take a deep breath. And let's begin this journey together. Chapter 1: The Life We Live Without Noticing. Think about your morning today. What was the first thing you did when you woke up? Did you stretch and feel your body? Did you take a moment to notice the light coming through the window? Did you feel grateful for another day? Or did you reach for your phone? Most of us do. Before we're even fully awake, we're scrolling. Checking messages. Reading news. Letting the world rush in before we've had a single moment to ourselves. And then we're off. Shower, coffee, get dressed, rush out the door. All on autopilot. All without awareness. By the time we arrive at work, we've already been pulled in 100 directions. And we haven't been present for any of it. This is how most of life is lived. Mechanically. Unconsciously. Like a tape playing the same recording over and over. Have you ever driven somewhere and arrived without remembering the journey? You were there. Your hands were on the wheel. Your eyes were watching the road. But you don't remember any of it because your mind was somewhere else. This is mechanical living. The body performs the actions. The mind is lost in thoughts. And you, the one who could be aware, you are completely absent. This is not your fault. You were never taught otherwise. Society trains us to be doers, not observers. To achieve, not to notice. To think, not to feel. But living this way has a cost. When you're not present, you miss your life. The little moments. The ordinary moments. The moments that actually make up a life. The taste of your tea. The feeling of the breeze. The sound of someone you love laughing. The simple miracle of being alive. These are not small things. These are everything. And they are available to you in every moment. But you have to be there to receive them. So let's start with something simple. Right now, wherever you are, just notice. Notice your breath. Just one breath. Feel it moving in and out. Notice your body, the weight of it, the aliveness in your hands. Notice the sounds around you, not naming them, just hearing them. You don't have to do anything else. Just notice. This is the beginning of awareness, not a complicated practice. Just simple attention to what is already here. And in this simple attention, something shifts. The noise of the mind quiets down. The restlessness settles. You arrive. This is what it means to live consciously. Not to be somewhere else, but to be here. And you can practice this anytime. While drinking your coffee, while washing dishes, while walking, while waiting. Just notice. Just be here. Little by little, moment by moment, you will start to wake up from the mechanical dream. And you will discover that life, ordinary life, is far more beautiful than you ever imagined. Chapter 2: The Simple Act of Watching. Now let's explore something very simple. The act of watching. Not watching a movie or a show. Watching yourself. Watching your own mind. Watching your own body. Watching your own life as it unfolds. This is the essence of awareness. Not doing. Just watching. Think of it like this. You are sitting by the side of a river. The river flows by. Leaves, branches, debris float past. You just watch. You don't jump in to grab anything. You don't try to stop the flow. You just sit and watch. Your mind is like that river. Thoughts flow by constantly. Some pleasant. Some unpleasant. Some important. Some completely meaningless. And most of the time, you are not sitting on the bank watching. You are in the river, being carried away by every current. A thought arises, and you follow it. 10 minutes later, you realize you've been lost in a story. Worrying about something that hasn't happened. Replaying something that already did. This is mechanical living. Being carried away by the mind. Awareness is simply learning to sit on the bank and watch. You don't have to stop the thoughts. You don't have to control them. You don't have to judge them. Just watch. A thought comes. You see it. It passes. Another thought comes. You see it. It passes. You remain on the bank. Watching. Unmoved. Unaffected. This is your natural state. The witness. The observer. The one who is aware of thoughts but is not the thoughts. And here's the secret. Thoughts have no power over you unless you jump into the river. Unless you believe them. Unless you follow them. Unless you let them carry you away. When you simply watch, they lose their force. They come and go like clouds in the sky. And you remain. Clear. Empty. Free. Let's try this together now. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Bring your attention to your breath for a moment. Just to settle. Now, notice the thoughts that arise. Don't try to stop them. Don't try to encourage them. Just watch. A thought comes. You see it. It goes. Another thought comes. You see it. It goes. Like watching cars pass on a road. You don't run after them. You just watch. If you find yourself carried away, pulled into a thought, that's okay. The moment you notice you've been carried away, you're back on the bank. No judgment. Just return to watching. This is the whole practice. Not doing. Watching. And as you watch, something interesting happens. The space between thoughts grows. The river slows down. Silence appears. Not because you forced it. Because you stopped feeding the thoughts with your attention. You are learning to sit on the bank. And from this place, everything becomes clearer. Your life. Your mind. Your heart. You begin to see things as they are, not as your thoughts tell you they are. This is the beginning of true freedom. If this simple watching brings you peace, you may like this video so others can experience it too. Chapter 3. Thoughts are events, not identity. We have a deep habit. We identify with our thoughts. A thought arises saying, "I'm not good enough," and we believe it. We become that thought. We carry it with us all day. A thought arises saying, "I'm angry," and we become angry. We act from that anger. We let it define us. But here's the truth. Thoughts are just events. They happen in the mind the way clouds happen in the sky. They come. They go. They are not who you are. Imagine looking at the sky. A dark cloud appears. Do you say, "I am that dark cloud"? No. You say, "There is a dark cloud." You remain separate. You remain the witness. But with thoughts, we forget this separation. A dark thought appears, and we immediately say, "I am dark." A fearful thought appears, and we say, "I am afraid." We become the thought. We lose ourselves in it. This is the root of so much suffering. Because thoughts are not reliable. They are influenced by everything. Your mood. Your hormones. What you ate. How you slept. The weather. The news. They come and go based on 1,000 factors you can't control. If you identify with them, you become a victim of every passing mental event. One moment you're up. The next moment you're down. No stability. No peace. But when you learn to watch thoughts without identifying, something shifts. You see a fearful thought. You notice it. You don't become it. You watch it pass. You see a judgmental thought. You notice it. You don't become it. You watch it pass. You see a sad thought. You notice it. You don't become it. You watch it pass. And through all of this, you remain steady, clear, aware. Not the thoughts. The one who sees the thoughts. This is your true identity. Not the noise in your head, but the silence that notices the noise. Let's explore this now. Bring your attention to the mind. Watch whatever arises. Maybe a thought about something you need to do later. Just watch it. Maybe a thought about something someone said yesterday. Just watch it. Maybe a judgment about yourself. Just watch it. See each thought as an event. A cloud passing. A wave rising and falling. You are not the cloud. You are the sky. You are not the wave. You are the ocean. And the sky is never disturbed by clouds. The ocean is never disturbed by waves. They come. They go. You remain. This is freedom. Not freedom from thoughts. Freedom from identifying with them. And from this freedom, clarity arises. You start to see which thoughts are worth paying attention to and which are just noise. You start to respond consciously instead of reacting mechanically. You become the master of your mind, not its slave. Chapter 4. Awareness in the body. The mind is one doorway to awareness. The body is another. And for many of us, the body is a better place to start. Because the body is always in the present moment. It can't be anywhere else. Your hand doesn't worry about tomorrow. Your lungs don't replay yesterday. They are always here. Always now. Always alive. When you bring awareness to the body, you automatically come into the present. You can't think about the past and feel your feet at the same time. Try it. It's almost impossible. The body anchors you in now. So let's explore this together. Bring your attention to your feet. Just feel them. Any sensation? Warmth? Coolness? Tingling? Pressure? Just notice. Slowly move your awareness up. Ankles. Calves. Knees. Thighs. Just feeling. Feel your hips. Your belly. The gentle movement of breath. Feel your chest. Your heart beating. Alive. Feel your hands. Your fingers. The palms. Any sensation? Feel your arms. Your shoulders. Your neck. Your face. And now feel your whole body at once. From head to toe. One field of sensation. Alive. Aware. Present. This is your body. This is your home. This is where you live. And it is happening right now. Not in the past. Not in the future. Now. You can use the body as an anchor throughout your day. Whenever you feel scattered, lost in thought, overwhelmed, just come back to the body. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your hands. Feel your breath. One breath. Just one. Fully felt. And you're back. Present. Here. Now. This is not complicated. It's simple. But simple doesn't mean easy. The mind will try to pull you away. It will offer interesting thoughts, worries, plans, memories. Just keep coming back to the body. Again and again. Gently. Patiently. Like a mother bringing a wandering child back home. The body is always here. Always waiting. Always ready to bring you home. Chapter 5. Breaking the habit of unconscious reaction. Most of our lives are lived in reaction. Someone says something. We react. Something happens we don't like. We react. A thought arises. We react. There's almost no space between the stimulus and the response. It's automatic. Mechanical. Unconscious. Someone cuts you off in traffic, and before you know it, anger has arisen. Your heart is pounding. Your jaw is clenched. You're yelling at someone who can't even hear you. This is reaction. And it happens in a split second. No awareness. No choice. Just automatic programming. But there is another way. The space between stimulus and response. In that tiny gap, freedom exists. When someone says something provocative, you can notice the urge to react. You can feel the anger rising. And instead of being taken over by it, you can watch it. Ah, anger is here. Interesting. You don't act on it. You don't suppress it. You just watch it. And in that watching, something shifts. The anger loses its power. It arises, but it doesn't control you. It passes, like a cloud, and you remain. This is the difference between reacting and responding. Reacting is automatic. Mechanical. Unconscious. Responding is conscious. Chosen. aware. And this space can be cultivated through awareness, through practice, through learning to pause. The next time something triggers you, try this. Just pause. Take one breath. Just one. In that breath, notice what's happening inside. The emotion, the sensation, the urge to react. Don't act. Don't suppress. Just watch. Give yourself a moment of awareness. And then, from that awareness, choose how to respond. Sometimes the response will be the same as the reaction would have been. But now it's chosen, not automatic. And that changes everything. Sometimes the response will be completely different. In that pause, you might see the situation more clearly. You might realize the reaction wasn't necessary. You might find a wiser way. This pause is the beginning of freedom. Not freedom from emotions. Freedom from being controlled by them. And it's available in every moment. Every interaction. Every trigger. Just pause. Just breathe. Just watch. And then choose. This is awareness in action. This is living consciously. Chapter 6, The Difference Between Doing and Being. We live in a culture obsessed with doing. What have you done today? What are you going to do tomorrow? What have you achieved? What's next on the list? Doing, doing, doing. Constantly. Endlessly. And we've forgotten how to simply be. Being is not doing nothing. Being is being present with whatever is happening, without needing to change it, without needing to achieve something from it. When you sit and watch the sunset, you're not doing. You're being. When you listen to music with full attention, you're not doing. You're being. When you hold someone's hand and feel the connection, you're not doing. You're being. These are not wasted moments. These are the most precious moments of life. But we've been taught to devalue them. To see them as unproductive. To fill every moment with more doing. Think about your day. How many moments do you spend just being? No phone. No agenda. No goal. Just present with what is. For most of us, the answer is almost none. And we wonder why we feel exhausted. Why we feel empty. Why we feel like something is missing. Something is missing. The being dimension. The simple joy of existing. Doing is necessary. We have to work, take care of responsibilities, get things done. But doing without being becomes mechanical. Empty. Draining. When you bring awareness to doing, it transforms. You wash dishes, but you're fully there. Feeling the water, the soap, the movement. It becomes a meditation. You work, but you're fully there. Not rushing to finish, not thinking about the next thing. Just present with the task. It becomes lighter. Easier. You talk to someone, but you're fully there. Listening, not preparing your response. It becomes connection. This is awareness. Not adding something to your life, but bringing presence to what you already do. So today, experiment. Choose one activity and do it with full awareness. Drinking your morning coffee. Taking a shower. Walking to your car. Just be there. Fully. Completely. Notice how different it feels. How much richer. How much more alive. This is not about doing less. It's about being more present in whatever you do. And slowly, being will become your foundation. Doing will arise from being, not replace it. You will become a human being, not just a human doing. Share this audiobook with someone who might need a little more awareness in their day. Chapter 7: Awareness in Relationships. Relationships are one of the richest fields for awareness. Because relationships trigger us. They push our buttons. They reveal our unconscious patterns. When someone disagrees with us, the old reaction arises. Defensiveness. Anger. The need to be right. When someone doesn't give us the attention we want, the old wound appears. Rejection. Unworthiness. Sadness. When someone we love is suffering, we want to fix it. We can't bear their pain. All of this is mechanical. Unconscious. Running on old programming. But awareness can transform relationships completely. Imagine listening to someone with full attention. Not thinking about what you'll say next. Not judging. Not planning. Just listening. This is a rare gift. Most people never experience being truly heard. When you listen with awareness, you give that gift. Imagine speaking with awareness. Not just blurting out whatever comes to mind, but feeling what you want to say, choosing your words, speaking from presence. Your words become more authentic, more kind, more true. Imagine reacting with awareness. Someone says something triggering. Instead of automatic reaction, you pause. You feel the trigger. You watch it. And then you choose how to respond. This pause can save relationships. It can prevent words you'll regret. It can open space for understanding. Awareness in relationships doesn't mean becoming passive. It means becoming present. It means seeing the other person clearly, not through the filter of your projections and judgments. It means seeing yourself clearly, not through the filter of your defenses and stories. And from this clarity, real connection becomes possible. Not the connection of two unconscious machines colliding, but the connection of two aware beings meeting. This is what love can be when awareness is present. So in your next conversation, try this. Listen fully. Just listen. Notice when you want to interrupt. Notice when you're preparing your response. Notice when you've drifted away. And gently come back to listening. You'll be surprised how much more you hear. How much deeper the connection becomes. This is awareness in relationship. Simple. Powerful. Transformative. Chapter 8: Finding Stillness in Ordinary Moments. We tend to think of stillness as something special. Something that happens in meditation. Something that requires silence and solitude. But stillness is available everywhere. In every moment. In every ordinary activity. The key is awareness. When you drink your morning coffee, be fully there. Feel the warmth of the cup. Smell the aroma. Taste each sip. This is stillness. Not the absence of activity, but full presence in activity. When you walk, feel your feet touching the ground. Feel the air on your skin. Notice the world around you. This is stillness. Not the absence of movement, but full presence in movement. When you wait in line, don't reach for your phone. Just stand there. Feel your body. Watch your breath. Notice the people around you. This is stillness. Not the absence of waiting, but full presence in waiting. Stillness is not something you have to create. It's something you uncover. It's already here, beneath the surface noise. You just have to pay attention. Think of a lake. On the surface, waves may be rippling. Wind may be blowing, but deep down, the water is still, unmoved. You are like that lake. On the surface, thoughts ripple. Emotions stir. Life happens. But deep within, stillness remains. Always. Awareness is the practice of touching that depth. Not escaping the surface, but connecting with what's underneath. And you can do this anytime. In any situation. Right now, wherever you are, take a moment. Feel your breath. Just one breath. Feel your body. Just sitting here. Hear the sounds around you. Just hearing. In this simple attention, stillness is present. Not far away. Not in some future meditation. Here. Now. This is the beauty of awareness. It doesn't require special conditions. It transforms ordinary conditions into doorways to peace. So throughout your day, use ordinary moments as reminders. The moment you wake up, before reaching for your phone, take one conscious breath. Stillness. The moment you sit down to eat, before starting, pause and see your food. Stillness. The moment you walk through a door, feel your feet. Stillness. The moment you lie down to sleep, feel your body on the bed. Stillness. These small moments accumulate. They weave stillness into the fabric of your day. They remind you who you really are. Not a machine of constant doing, but a being of awareness. Capable of peace, no matter what's happening on the surface. Chapter 9, Awareness Creates Inner Balance. Life is full of opposites. Pleasure and pain. Gain and loss. Praise and blame. Success and failure. These come and go. Always have. Always will. It's the nature of existence. But most of us are thrown off balance by them. When pleasure comes, we get excited. When pain comes, we get depressed. We're like a boat on stormy seas, tossed up and down by every wave. Awareness brings balance. Not by eliminating the opposites. That's impossible. But by creating a center within you that is not disturbed by them. Think of a wheel spinning. The rim moves fast. Up and down. Round and round. But the center, the hub, remains still. Awareness makes you the hub. Pleasure comes. You enjoy it. But you don't lose yourself in it. You remain centered. Pain comes. You feel it. But you don't lose yourself in it. You remain centered. Praise comes. You receive it. But you don't become arrogant. You remain centered. Blame comes. You hear it. But you don't become defensive. You remain centered. This is inner balance. Not the absence of experience, but freedom within experience. And this balance is not something you achieve once and for all. It's a living practice. A constant returning to center. Life will keep spinning. Waves will keep coming. But you can learn to stay centered. How? Through awareness. When something pleasant happens, notice. Notice the pleasure. But also notice the one who is aware of the pleasure. When something unpleasant happens, notice. Notice the pain. But also notice the one who is aware of the pain. This simple shift changes everything. You are no longer just the experience. You are also the witness of the experience. And the witness is always balanced. Always centered. Always free. Try it now. Think of something pleasant that happened recently. Feel the memory. And notice the one who is aware of this feeling. Think of something unpleasant. Feel it. And notice the one who is aware. There is something here that remains. Through pleasure and pain. Through gain and loss. Through praise and blame. This is your center. This is your balance. This is you. And you can return to it any time. Not by escaping life, but by being fully present in life while remembering who you really are. The witness. The center. The stillness. Chapter 10, Living Awake. We've come to the end of our formal exploration. But awareness doesn't end here. It's not something you practice for an hour and then forget. It's something you live. Awareness is not a technique. It's a way of being. It's bringing attention to your breath while waiting in line. It's feeling your feet while walking to your car. It's really tasting your food instead of eating while scrolling. It's listening fully when someone speaks. It's noticing the urge to react and choosing to pause. It's watching thoughts come and go without believing them all. It's feeling emotions rise and fall without being drowned by them. It's touching stillness in the middle of a busy day. This is living awake. Not somewhere else. Not sometime else. Here. Now. In this ordinary life. And the beautiful thing is, once you start waking up, you can't fully go back to sleep. You will forget sometimes. You'll get lost in the mechanical dream. But now you know. You know there's another way. You know you can return. And returning becomes easier. A moment of awareness here. A conscious breath there. Slowly, presence becomes more and more natural. Not because you're forcing it. Because you're remembering. Remembering who you really are. Not a bundle of thoughts and emotions. Not a machine of habits and reactions. But awareness itself. The witness. The one who has always been here, watching it all. And this awareness is not something you achieve. It's something you allow. It's your nature. Your birthright. Your home. So as you go back into your life, carry this with you. Not as a burden. Not as another thing to do. But as a gentle remembering. In this moment, I am aware. In this breath, I am present. In this ordinary moment, I am awake. And that is enough. That is always enough. So rest now in simple awareness. No effort. No striving. No becoming. Just being. Feel the breath moving through you. Feel the aliveness in your body. Feel the peace that is always here, beneath all thoughts, beneath all emotions, beneath all noise. This is you. This has always been you. And you can return to this at any moment. In any place. In any circumstance. Just close your eyes for a breath. Just feel. Just be. Awareness is not something you achieve. It is something you allow. And once seen, it never completely disappears. Thank you for being here. Thank you for this time together. Thank you for your willingness to wake up. May awareness grow in your life. May presence flower in every moment. May you remember, again and again, who you truly are. Not a story. Not a thought. Not a feeling. But the one who notices all of this. Peaceful. Present. Free. And now, when you're ready, gently bring your awareness back. Feel your body. Hear the sounds around you. Slowly, gently, open your eyes if they've been closed. Carry this stillness with you. It's yours. Always. If this moment of reflection is meaningful to you, you may like this video so it can reach others seeking the same calm. Share this audiobook with someone who might need a little more awareness in their day. And subscribe for more journeys into mindful living and inner clarity.